So I got the Arctic silver thermal paste, or compound as they'd like to say it, or maybe grease. And just to show you I'm not messing around, I'll show you the deal. Not too many people to see literally where I live, and then here you go, it's where it was shipped from. If you want to pause the video throughout, don't care. I love this though. It came with perfect 69. I'm like, what? So there you go. Oh yeah, over here it says PS lightweight, time sensitive material. So this is going to be the first unwrapping, so in case for any reason it's really not what it is, we will know. Paid 17 bucks off Amazon, just came in today, 29th. So what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do actually, nobody else is gonna do it with me. There it is, grease, thermal paste, or you want to call it. Doesn't seem like anything else is in the packaging. Set that aside, and now here it is. Arctic Silver 5 thermal compound, 3.5 grams, new. It's the ID and all that. And then there it is, just that wee little tube, just little, you know, really not big. I mean, how they show it is big, but no, this is just little. It's alright. It says Arctic Silver, high density polysynthetic silver thermal compound. ID, please see instructions, blah blah blah, keep away from children. Oh shit, I'm a 12-year-old. Just joking, I'm 19. 3.5 grams, made in USA. Oh, that's a USA product, good. Well, this is what I'm doing though. So I'll show what I'm applying it to. Right here, I have a Dell N7010 laptop. I got it from a Job Corps student back in Clearfield, Utah, Job Corps in like 2014. And yeah, 50 bucks, you know, ain't bad. There's 3 counts, they were all locked. Dude was like, I was high, I locked them all, but there's nothing important, I'll just sell it to you. So I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. So I got hooked up to this big Asus, or Asus, as I like to call it, Asus monitor. So it's on webcam, and it's in desktop duty. So I have my HDMI plugged in, earphone, HDMI, got my cord for phones, on my controller, my Xbox controller, and then power. Oh, and my little deal for the wireless keyboard and mouse. Oh, damn it, Tamale's really getting to me. Now to really show you why I'm doing this, it just opened too. I didn't think it was over or closed. Thought I left it open. I really don't like how laptops are built. Well, they're built they're built for a reason though. Portability. Well, that's my problem. I really don't like laptops, but they're good for, well, you know, portability. There, that I'm zooming into, a piece of metal in front of the RAM chips. That's the graphics, I believe, some bullshit, right? Okay, so that's graphics. And then right here, and oh yes, cool air intake. I know, bitches, I'm fucking smarter than you. Spent years and years trying to figure out how to cool these things off and what I should do. And now, well, there you go. Adhesive foil tape, or whatever the fuck, sticky. Under here is the dual core hyper-threading processors. There's 2 of them. So it's just a little deal. So here's what I'm talking about. I've got that heatsink with the copper going all the way out to my specially modified fan with that stuff, always keeping it cooled down. Once again, cool air intake, and that right there. And once again, that's what I don't like about laptops, is because how you saw in the early video, if you want to rewind it if you want, they're just so smashed. I don't like it. I just don't. And look at that. Come on. What the fuck is that shit? Alright, I want to tear it off, but you know, I might as well. There's really no point in keeping that except for the heatsink and all that. Though I can care, I already took video, so. Right, so this is where I'm going. I already tore my laptop apart. Now what I need to do is to clean my laptop apart, apply the paste on both chips, and then I'll be golden. So right now I'm going to use hydrogen peroxide. That's going to clean it all up. If I still had my Caribbean rum alcohol, I would have used that, but well, fresh out today, so I'm going to get started. I learned a lot of my computer whiz stuff not only from my neighbor Wes, who used to live down, who I used to live by over here in Arizona, but also from Linus Tech Tips. And I'll put a link down in the description because Linus puts himself on YouTube, and I think that's really neat, like what I'm about to do, or what I am doing, what you're watching. Okay. Oh man, look at that fan, it's dirty. Look at that, that's thick. Real thick. That's old too. You definitely feel it's starting to... The outsides, they seem good, but so I'm gonna definitely clean that up. That's just nasty shit. Look at that, that's way thick. I understand that the company actually they really packed this shit in there, but that's way too much to pack. If your computer has too much in there, it'll get to the point where it's just gonna screw up your processor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I need to. I'll do one side just real quick. Oh, damn, it's so thick. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, that's even... Oh, I like that, baby. Oh. Damn. I'll rub that shit in there. Oh, squeaky clean. Now you can really notice that. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Look at my camera. That's thick. It's way thick. That's just way too much that the factory put on there. I'm gonna keep doing this and really clean it up. That's what it needs, is a really good cleaning. Poor thing. Where was I for it? Damn. That's just fucking nasty. Oh god. Sad. You'll notice in the video I don't wear any ESD protection bullshit. This be about the, I don't know, 20, 30th time I've ever fixed a computer before. I mean, I may not all have them on videos, but customers from state to state, places I've ever been, I've fixed their computers without any ESD bullshit protection. And hey, they're still running just like new. I mean, I understand if you have like, oh, I don't know, carpet, something like that. Just something stupid. And you drag your feet. Yeah, that's definitely gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna clean it off my shirt real quick because it's horrible. Also, I'm gonna notify or mention in the video as well that all that stuff around it in the areas right there, I'm gonna clean up too real quick because that's just bad. Finished product, like it's supposed to be, bitches. So, like I said, hyper threading dual processor. There it is. Oh, just want to jizz myself. So that's what it is. Really good too. Next, I want to do that graphics chip. Don't want to take these off because that's just fucking retarded. Oh look, now I can finally breathe. And when I get my my undercooler mat, start pushing air from the slot, it's actually gonna hit that area. And really, I don't like how they made this piece though, because air is just gonna hit that and stop. Now if they turned it around, air could go through the vents this way, which would be smarter. Oh well, it's Dell, you know. But any company can do that. Here's the fun part. This is what we're looking at. Linus Tech Tips always said you need a P size for the processor. So yes, let's go with what he says. You don't want it too thick, too thin, because you will screw yourself. I shit you not. Oh, too much. So you gotta do when you're careful. See if I can suck that up. Ooh, I could kind of suck it up. Okay. We'll use the biggest one. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Raw might. That's it, mate. Corner even out a little bit. And then you're going to want to cap it just in case, because you don't want to screw yourself, kick it and get it on me. So it's going to look like, right? And I kind of fucked myself because before I did that, honestly, I should have done this part too. I'm going to do this real quick so that shit doesn't dry up. This would be a quick, easy fix. Bada bing, bada bang. Maybe these enough, maybe it's not enough. Spoiler alert, laptop cooler mat just came in. I shit you not. So, sneak peek at what it looks like. Big box. That's what's going to be in the video here pretty soon. But, why wait? Because I want to get back to my little project. I'm not done with it yet. Alright. I was just sex lubing this bitch up. I don't care what any computer technician says, I'm never going to wear that crappy IED or fucking whatever you call that shit. It's dumb. Never wore it before when I fixed everybody's computers. Why should I? Oh man, that tape is really sticky. Okay, well. After compressing it, let's see. Seemed like it was really doing the job, but let's make sure it covers it. All of the processor, I mean. And spread some over here. Get fine, even spread. Even throughout the corners, evenly. Okay. Copy it one more time, and then the final deal. Now, another tip from Linus Tech Tips. That I'm going to give you is to go easy on the screws and do corners. Make sure that you get your corners not too tight, just keep at it. So what that's going to do is it's going to compress and it's going to really even out the thermal paste and make it good. Lock them in. Just like that. Cool, okay. Yeah, so that loud banging was the UPS man delivering my awesome package. I didn't think it was really going to get here on time. No, thermal paste did. So next project, next processor, we're going to be working on is this, which is the graphics chip. Perfect. Where's that ain't gonna work very easily. They really don't want you getting at these chips for whatever reason. I'll be trying various amounts of flathead screwdrivers to get this open, because I really want to do my graphics chip next. Oh damn, it's really stripping in there, it's sad. Oh, that one's way too big. Well, is what it is. So just had to torque it just a little bit in the air. There we go. We'll see what's really under this baby. There you have it. Get that. That's thick, but seems like everything will be good. Let's see what kind of processor we're running. Just for the fuck of it. See what it says. Can't really see it. But see the thickness of that thermal paste? It's thick. Way thick. But if it helps, I guess it helps. I don't know. Something's telling me yes and something's telling me no. And I could just, but screw it, leave it on and leave this baby on idle and see what really happens. After taking off the old thermal paste and putting on the new one, it's time to reconnect everything. It'll just be a minute or two. It won't be that hard. But no, seriously though, if anybody out there is having trouble with the N7010, I'm sure that there is a fully disassemble video and reassemble for anybody that's literally having problems with it. I'm a computer techie. I really never go to sleep. I try, and I actually went to sleep earlier today at, I think 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's because I went to bed, and yesterday at 7, woke up at 10. And yeah, kind of really screwed my sleep pattern up. But as a computer nerd person, tech whatnot, fuck, these things really make me happy. And I never really like to go to bed because I like to always experiment, play games, and do whatnot. So there you go. Laptop is fully together. Just need to stick in my battery, and then we're good. Lock it in place. Now, typically what you want to do is after you apply the thermal paste, you want to at least give 4 hours of idle on your laptop, desktop, me preferably laptop obviously, because what's going to happen is it's going to want to settle in. It's going to, you don't want to play any games and stuff and overpower it and do something to regret. You want to leave it alone, idle, like what I'm about to do, and turn it on, just starting to snap back together. Let it break in. Let the thermal paste break in. Let the thermal paste break in. Then from there on, what you're going to do is, after 4 hours, you're just going to leave it alone. So getting into the conclusion of my homebrew YouTube video here, people always ask, and I do too, what makes this stuff happen? How does it work? And does it work? Well, I'll give you experience from my laptop. Of course, when I got it when it was just cold on startup, alone cold on startup. It take maybe 30 minutes in idle to really feel anything in my heat sink. I mean, there was just no heat whatsoever. You couldn't feel it. Now, alone from that, after a cold startup and me getting into games, like 5 minutes? No, it'll take 15, maybe 20 minutes, and you'd start to actually feel the heatsink get warm. Now this is what I'm going to get at. Here's how it helped. For my laptop, you have, oh, I don't know, the heat, okay, the thermal paste, right? Processor, thermal paste, and then we have our heatsink. Now this stuff, you already see it, thermal paste on here, who cares? So the processor gets really, really hot, right? And that heat needs to go through the thermal paste to get to the heatsink. Well, the problem is that we're looking at is if the thermal paste is too thick, literally too thick, which is what you saw in the video before, it'll just bunch up and stick together with the processor. Barely will get through to get to the heatsink. So in conclusion, what I did was I eliminated the old crap because it was too thick and was just bunching around. Put in fresh thermal paste, which was a light-ish size paste, so that heat can travel and transfer through the thermal paste from the processor through the thermal paste to go to the heatsink to cool the bad boy off. Now, with this laptop, I've noticed a big difference when I replaced it. On startup from being cold, after so many hours, it would warm up automatically, intensively, just warm up, and then later on you'll really hear the fan. And that's a really, really good start because it's showing that it's actually cooling off and it's transferring instead of being built up on the processor and burning it. And if you look before in the video of the old thermal paste, you can see on both the chips, and on the lower one you'll see little burn marks on the bottom, and on the top you see them upside, and that's just wrong. I mean, at least I got a laptop where the company wasn't afraid to put thermal paste on the processor and heatsink. Other companies, you look at laptop videos, some desktop videos, you'll notice that there really is no thermal paste. And it'll be to where thermal paste, you'll see like maybe that much missing, or that much missing, and you can see a big heat difference in the processor just burnt. So this is my rig, my laptop. You can hear it just going. Right now I'm editing all the videos for this one, this segment, for the thermal paste. And it's just, you know, just going at it. People probably ask me why I take off the grill guard. Now, I do it because I like an even exhaust airflow. I don't want shit in the way where it's like this and the air is just trying to get through. Oh look, it's even. Now it's not. Now it's even, so it can just flow through instead of somebody just cupping it like little fucking grill guards. It's so stupid. I don't touch the bottom where it sucks in for reasons like, well, one, my cold air intake, and two, stuff getting into it like hairs and shit. I don't even have the fan mats running in either. See, now they're running. And now they're not. It's just straight processor hot air. So there you go. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Don't care what you do. Like it, share it. Ask me questions, and we'll definitely talk about it.